So what is going on, guys? T-Dub getting back on the mic once again, and dang, T-Dub, why it take you so long to post this part? Well, it took me so long because most of this isn't even my footage, okay? Like, my footage completely got messed up by my Elgato. This happened with 2 out of my 4 playthrough sessions. My footage got messed up by my Elgato. So the footage that you see, you'll see my watermark down in the bottom, but if you see a bit of another watermark, that's from someone on YouTube that I actually used their footage. I explained to him my situation. He said it was cool, so, you know, leave the link to his channel down below in the description. He makes some really good videos. But yeah, luckily, you know what I'm saying, he wasn't talking during any of his stuff, so, you know, I was just lucky to, you know, find someone who wasn't talking during their shit, so, you know, got my stuff, whatever. So I got the gameplay going, and then the boss battles and the stages are my gameplay, but the walking around and the cutscenes are actually not my gameplay. Well, the cutscenes really don't fucking matter, but the walking around that you see right now, I think this is the only time he actually walks around and does stuff. The other times it's me using cutscenes from him, or you know, using my gameplay. So yeah, took me forever to get this, you know, like I haven't posted in about a week, I think, and this is the Tuesday of Christmas break, the first week of Christmas break, and I'm just now getting this recorded and up and stuff because I couldn't do it during the weekend because I didn't have my PC. So, you know, whatever. I do have good news. This shouldn't happen anymore after I tell you this good news, and also stuff will be coming to the channel a lot easier, and also new things will be coming to the channel as a result of this. I'm getting a new PC. Now, all I really need to do is update my graphics card and my processor, and my computer would be fine. But the problem with that is I really have no experience in upgrading PCs, so I don't want to fuck anything up. I would ask my uncle, but he's really busy. And here's a cutscene, so I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
You're a good girl, Elise. Remember, be brave. Don't cry, no matter what happens.
Mr. Sonic!
Just call me Sonic. Now then, are you okay?
I'm so glad that you came.
I always keep my word.
Sonic!
It looks like a pesky rat has stuck its nose where it doesn't belong. Well, a hedgehog to be more precise. The princess is mine. Until I unlock the secret of the flames of disaster.
Let's go!
I'll take care of you now. An early breakfast for my pet.
I hope what I just witnessed was my computer messing up, because at one point of the recording just now it glitched out, and it did it again. I think that's just my computer. Like I said, my computer sucks. You know, like, you know, I'm saying all I need is a graphics card and a new processor, but those are the 2 main things that you need. You know what I'm saying? Also, you'll see a drastic change in the colors just now. See, the colors that you're seeing right now are a lot brighter and vivid than the ones that you saw in the cutscene and during the first half of the video. That's because this is my gameplay, and with my Elgato, I color correct and use the expanded color set and do all that stuff to make it look better, in my opinion. When the colors are more vivid and bright and you can see things a lot better, that's what I call good quality in my vision. Here I'm using the gym even though I don't really need to. But I'm actually glad I redid this boss battle. Because this boss battle got on my freaking nerves the first time I recorded it. I could not crash into what I wanted to crash into, and it took me, not gonna lie, 5 minutes to complete this boss battle. Now look how long it took me this time. 1 minute and 4 seconds. That means I took almost 5 times the amount of time that it took me this time. And that's ridiculous. Ridiculous. And I've never took that long in this boss battle. And I still didn't get the S rank. Like, how did I finish in 1 minute and 4 seconds and still not get the S rank? I mean, I know it's because I didn't collect enough rings, but that's BS. And here's another cutscene, so
How long is this gonna go on?
Let's split up. I'll get their attention, and you take the princess.
Okay, you be careful, Tails.
Leave it to me.
Hold on tight.
Okay.
Now, as you guys just saw there, the game lagged and messed up the sync with the audio. Now, that is not what happened with my recording. I would be able to tell, trust me. I've seen it enough times on this game to the point where I would be able to tell. It was literally like, because I looked at the gameplay part of it too, it messed up after my first part. So I did get that one part out, but that was the only part. See, like, where I'm doing gameplay right now, it would, like, when I jump, it'd be like 2 seconds behind, 2-3 seconds behind. And that's annoying. Like, that's really annoying. If you ever watched a video like that, you know what I'm talking about. Or if you've ever edited a video where your stuff did that, you know what I'm talking about. And you may be asking yourself, well, how did you get the gameplay here? Like you saw, I was using the gym in the last battle, which lets you know I just redid it. Now, I didn't replay the story, of course not. I just went into the little select menu and just, you know, redid the gameplay of the stages. Now, you can do that for stages, but you can't do it for cutscenes and mandatory town missions, you know, like the saving the little girl one. Now, you can do it for optional ones, I think, but not mandatory ones, like that one. Or like the one you gotta do after you beat Silver in this boss battle. It's coming up right after this. But, yeah, I can tell a drastic difference in his gameplay and mine. My gameplay looks a lot brighter and more vivid. So I really like that. I like that better. Now, nothing against him. Thank you for, you know, music gameplay or whatever. But, yeah. I'll definitely leave his link down in the description. Definitely. And I won't forget this time. I forget all the time, but I won't forget this time because it's major. It's important. You know, this video would not be coming to you without it. Also, Christmas is 2 days away. And that means I'm getting my Wii U. And boy, that Bayonetta. Woo, that Bayonetta coming up, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I've been waiting on. You know, forget this Let's Play. Forget any other ones. Forget the Xenoverse one. Forget all that. Friggin' Bayonetta, baby. I'm ready. I'm so ready for Bayonetta. Boy, I'm getting a lot of stuff on my Wii U, actually. I'm getting Bayonetta, Splatoon, Smash Bros, Mario Kart, Mario Bros, and I'm gonna have my Wii games on there. I just need the GameCube adapter, you know. And while I would say that kind of makes my Wii to HDMI useless, it really doesn't, because without the GameCube adapter right now, you know what I'm saying, I'll just use my Wii. Except for Smash Bros. I'd need that GameCube adapter for Smash Bros. Or at least some kind. I might get the little Hori, or Ori, however you pronounce it, GameCube controller thing. It's like a workaround and stuff, but yeah. Cutscene again!
have no words to express how grateful I am for your help. You're hurt.
It's nothing.
Don't say that. I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
Smile. Your smile. That's all I need. Eggman mentioned the flames of disaster. Is that why he's after you?
Yes. The name of the sun god our country honors is Solaris. It is told that Solaris's rage would destroy the world. His wrath comes in the form of the flames of disaster. 10 years ago, we almost faced the full force of his fury. I was a child then, so I don't remember it very well. I lost my father then. And now that man is trying to cause the same disaster again. What can I do? Sonic! Sonic! Wait! I can't run that fast!
Don't worry. Just raise your head and run. Feels great, doesn't it?
Yes, I've never run so fast before.
Nothing starts until you take action. If you have time to worry, then run.
That's dumb. That's the dumbest advice I've ever heard given ever of history ever. That whole Windows XP background joke is hilarious because it's so true. Like, look in the background, right? Okay, I know cutscene, whatever. It's stupid though, you know. Anyways, you'll see it again. You'll see it again. But yeah, that whole Windows XP background thing is so hilarious because it's so true. Like, look in the rewind the video if you want to, and look in the background. Like, when they're on the forefront, right, you see the grass, you see every little detail. Then you look in the background, and it looks like a still JPEG image of the freaking Windows XP background. Like, I'm making that my thumbnail, the title of this video. People hate this boss. I don't. This boss is super easy. Super easy. And to make it even worse, you know how you're supposed to listen out for the boss, you know what I'm saying? Like when he's doing stuff. As you can see, I was late to react because I was just timing the stuff in my head. I'm not actually listening to the audio while I was recording this. Usually when I record, I sit there and I watch YouTube videos. I just have them playing in the background instead of actually listening to the audio. Because for some reason, it bores me to death. And it always has been like this. If I'm just straight up playing a game, just me and the game audio, you know. If that's the case, then I don't like it. I don't like it that way. I can't focus that way. That's why I ran into him just now. I'm telling you, I wasn't listening to the audio at all. Like, my TV sound was all the way on 0. I was listening to a YouTube video. But, yeah, a minute and 9 seconds, 10 seconds, 11, well, almost 11 seconds. One ring, didn't get an S rank, I don't think. I'm pretty sure I didn't. Probably got like a B or something.
No sweat.
Yeah, hey. But, yeah, here we go, another cutscene, so. Another cutscene.
Hey!
Ha!
Is this a joke? How could someone like you cause the destruction of our world?
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter. For the sake of the future, the Iblis trigger must be destroyed.
Elise? Wait!
Ha! Don't you dare turn your back on me! It's time I finally put an end to this.
Stop!
Amy?
Badass.
Get out of my way, Amy. This is my mission.
Absolutely not!
There's some badasses up
I
here.
appreciate it.
I do too.
Leave it to me!
What are you gonna do? Honestly, when I first saw that, I thought they were gonna fight. But as you guys can probably tell, I skipped a huge chunk here because that's where his video ended, like right after that cutscene. And so in order to, you know, get the stuff that I needed, you know, finding the captain, you know, meeting up with Knuckles and all of that, I would need to either A, start over from the very beginning and record that myself, or B, download another video, which is going to take about 10 minutes, and just wait to do this over again, which I wasn't about to do. It's plot important, kind of, but you're not really missing much, especially if you played this game. If you haven't, I'm sorry, but it's nothing really important. Like, you're going to see them in the very next part, so this is where I should have picked up. I mean, it was just too many things about fighting Eggman's next, a cutscene, and that's literally it. So basically, Sonic has a Chaos Emerald. He goes to another part of the city, by the way. He gets a Chaos Emerald, you know, the one that Elise gave him in the very beginning of the game. If you're actually paying attention to the plot. And now, all of a sudden, the second time, not the first time, the second time Eggman captures Elise, he wants that Chaos Emerald. Why didn't you ask us for it the very first time that you captured her? Like, you... Really? Like, while we were traveling in the desert, you couldn't have dropped that little hologram thing asking for the Chaos Emerald? Like, you know, come on. I find that highly unbelievable. Now, I should be used to that from this game, but Jesus, come on, dude. But anyways, yeah. So, the second time he captures Elise, he wants that Chaos Emerald. So, like the dumbasses we are, we're about to go straight into his base and give it to him. Instead of trying to, like, Sonic being the fastest thing alive and being faster than the speed of sound, they really don't utilize that in the plot important Sonic games, like, at all. Like, Sonic could easily, without Eggman even seeing him, could easily, you know, go get Elise. And it's ridiculous that it, like, in the plot important Sonic games, they never show Sonic being faster than the speed of sound. Now, in the regular Sonic games, oh yeah, they portray him to be faster than the speed of sound. I mean, they can't really accurately show that because then he'd be going too fast for gameplay, but, you know, I mean, they portray him as really fast. But as soon as you get to the plot important 3D Sonic games, oh no, he's super slow. Like, he's like the speed of the average anything, like whatever speed everything else goes, Sonic goes. It's like, you portray him to be the fastest thing alive, but then when that is needed for plot, you try to slow him down for the sake of the plot. Why not just make the plot better instead of slowing Sonic down? You know what I'm saying? Instead of making Sonic seem slower than he actually is, why not focus the plot around him being that fast and change the plot for the better of that? That's something that I can praise Sonic X for. I don't like watching Sonic X, really. Like, to be honest, I'm not a fan of Sonic X. Like, almost nothing about it appeals to me, honestly. But what does appeal to me is the way they handle the plot of the games. They really make the plot from the adventure games 10 times better. That's what I can say good about Sonic X. They handle the plot better than the original material. And they really make sense out of it. And when you can do that, when an adaptation handles things better than the original material, something's wrong. I feel like the original material, yes, Sonic X came out later, so of course it could have learned from the original material. But these things weren't hard to figure out. Like, these were common sense changes that just needed to be made. And that's especially a problem in this game. It's like, this game wants you to believe things that you would never believe, ever. Like, you know, and I don't know. It's just ridiculous. I mean, like, if they were to incorporate some common sense factors into the Sonic games, and if they were to portray Sonic to be the speed he actually is, faster than the speed of sound, then maybe that would, you know, increase the productivity. Well, not productivity, that's a bad word to use. The, how do I want to say it? Believability, the credibility, I don't know what to say. All I know is it would make the plot in the Sonic games a lot better if they really focused around Sonic's speed. But anyways, that's it. That's where the part ends off, so, you know, this has been your boy Tito Gamer. See you guys in the next video. Peace.
That was incredible!